Hola, ¿cómo estás, everyone? I am your commentator, Gabriel Borges. We are here live in St. Louis, Missouri, and welcome to the third episode of GCW. And right now, this is our final show before our very first pay-per-view in GCW history, GCW Anarchy, as every championship will be on the line. And plus, but tonight, people, these superstars, these men and women will try to make their statements to Anarchy. And tonight, we are going to find out who the final two women will compete in that fatal four-way match to determine the very first ever GCW Women's Championship at GCW Anarchy. We already know that Mrs. Straight Fire herself, Becky Lynch, and the Demon Assassin Rosemary is in the matchup. Who is going to join them? Well, we got two fatal four-ways for you tonight. The first one consisting of Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Bailey, and Carmella to start off the show. Also, in our main event, we got Tesla Blanchard, Natalia, AJ Lee, and the boss, Sasha Banks. Also, before one of the craziest main events in GCW history, as of course, Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar will face AJ Styles and a partner of his choosing at GCW Anarchy. The phenomenal one, AJ Styles, will finally get his hands on the man who screwed him in the best in the world 8-man tournament for the GCW World Heavyweight Championship, and that man is Brock Lesnar. What will happen when these two men collide? We will find out later on tonight. Also, in our third main event, it will be Mr. Y2J, Chris Jericho, going one-on-one against Samoa Joe. Of course, both of these men will compete in that triple threat match for the GCW World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, at GCW Anarchy, Kenny Omega will defend his GCW World Heavyweight Championship against both Jericho and Joe. Who will win some momentum? You're gonna have to find out later on tonight. That plus so much more. But we are starting off the show with none other than the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, and he's going to try to call out Seth Rollins. Of course, we know now that Seth Rollins is in the arena tonight. Oh man, what does Seth Rollins have to say? Did Seth Rollins really pay Brock Lesnar to screw AJ Styles from the round one of the best in the world 8-man tournament for the GCW Championship? So many questions. We are about to find out what is going on right now. Oh man, so much hype. And here comes the phenomenal one himself, AJ Styles. Of course, AJ Styles and a partner of his choosing will face the Architect Seth Rollins and the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar in a tag team match at GCW Anarchy. But of course, later on tonight, AJ Styles will finally get some vengeance that he goes one-on-one against Brock Lesnar. But what does AJ have to say? Hello, welcome. You haven't been paying attention as of late. I have a huge, and I mean a huge, grudge against Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar. Of course, Brock Lesnar screwed me out of that round one matchup against Seth Rollins in that best in the world 8-man tournament for the World Heavyweight Championship. Not just that, but after he attacked me last week, he said that Seth Rollins paid him. Well, Seth, I know you're in the freaking arena, so I'm gonna let you come out and speak the truth, and then after that, I'm gonna kick your ass, because personally, Seth, I hate you. I hate your freaking guts, and after you speak the truth, I'm gonna show you no mercy and make sure you don't make it to Anarchy. Oh man, here comes Seth Rollins. Both of these men used to have so much respect with each other, but now they can't stand each other. Oh man, what does Seth Rollins have to say about all this? A lot of people here in the GCW universe lost respect to Seth Rollins. Brock Lesnar even said after he attacked AJ Styles that he was paid by Seth Rollins to do his dirty work. Is that true? We're gonna find out right now. AJ, you know I have respect for you. You know that. And I know it has been a hard couple of weeks for you. Trust me, I know. But you know I didn't pay Brock Lesnar. You know I didn't do it. But I'm pretty sure last week, Brock Lesnar, after he attacked me, said that you paid him a lot of money. Okay? Want to explain that, Seth? Because, explain that, Seth. I didn't pay him, okay? I don't trust that punk. Of course, last month in that Best in the World 8-man tournament is AJ. Brock Lesnar gave me the benefit of his doubt. You know what, Seth? Shut up. I am tired of your excuses. You lost my respect. You lost the fans' respect. And at GCW Anarchy, you're going to feel the wrath of the Phenomenal One. Okay? I'm going to show you no mercy. You know what? You shut up. You let me talk for just a second. When Brock Lesnar came out and celebrated with me, this is Brock Lesnar. He doesn't give a damn about people. So the fact that he even acknowledged me, it was a dream come true. So of course I celebrated him. What did you want me to do? What? You mean to tell me that you celebrated with him because Brock Lesnar rarely do that? Again, with the excuses. Okay, Seth? No more excuses anymore. Okay? At Anarchy, I'm going to make you, and I'm going to make your lackey, Brock Lesnar, suffer, because I already found my tag team partner. And in matter of fact, he is here tonight, making sure that you don't screw me when I beat Brock Lesnar's ass. Yeah, my partner's here tonight, and he will keep your ass in check. You know what? Fine. What's the point of convincing you? What's the point of convincing the fans? Okay, Brock Lesnar is not my bitch. But you know what? This is my very first ever GCW pay-per-view. So even though I respect you, AJ, and even though I hate Brock Lesnar, I want to get my very first GCW pay-per-view win. And I'm not going to let you take that from me. So at Anarchy, expect my best, my 100% this Sunday. And I hope you bring yours as well. I'm not just bringing 100%, I'm bringing my 120%. Okay? Because even if you paid him and even if you don't, at Anarchy, you will know the wrath of AJ Styles. You will know why they call me the Phenomenal One. You know why they will call me the greatest of all time. You know what? Tonight, I'm going to destroy Brock Lesnar. And at Anarchy, I'm going to destroy you. And there's no referees, no advocates, no officials are going to help you. Because after I'm done with you this Sunday, you can just say goodbye to your wrestling career. Because you made one simple mistake. And that is to never, and I mean never, piss off AJ Styles. Oh man, AJ Styles is fired up. Was Seth Rollins trying to say that he did not pay Brock Lesnar, but AJ Styles doesn't believe in a minute. But AJ Styles found his tag team partner. Holy crap. Who is AJ's tag team partner? We're just gonna have to find out later on tonight. But to start off the show, we got our first of two fatal 4-way women's matches. Of course, at GCW Anarchy, we are going to crown ourselves our very first GCW Women's Champion in a fatal 4-way match. Of course, the two women that are in this match so far is none other than Becky Lynch and the Demon Assassin Rosemary. Who is going to join the ranks? Who is going to join Rosemary and Becky Lynch? Will it be the huggable Bayley? Will it be the 5 Feet of Fury Alexa Bliss? Will it be the debut of the dominant women, Asuka? Or will it be the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella? You're just gonna have to find out next. And here comes the 5 Feet of Fury, Alexa Bliss. Of course, this is the first time we see all 4 of these women. Of course, Alexa Bliss, of course, she mostly competed in the WWE. Of course, she is a former Raw and SmackDown Women's Champions. But as you know, WWE accolades doesn't count here in GCW. If you're coming to GCW, everybody, and I mean everyone, is starting from stage 1, and you have to earn yourself a title match. And that's what these 4 women are doing tonight. Alexa Bliss, she's ready to go. A lot of people are mixed with Alexa Bliss. Some people like her, some people hate her. But Alexa Bliss doesn't care. All she wants is to be champion. And she'll do whatever it takes to get it done. But if she wants to be a part of that fatal 4-way match to determine the very first GCW Women's Championship, she has to win this fatal 4-way match here tonight. And here comes a debut that we all been waiting for. One of the most dominant, one of the most dangerous, one of the most destructive women in the history of professional wrestling. Here comes Asuka. Asuka said that no one is ready for Asuka. And trust me, I believe Asuka. She is one of the most dangerous, one of the most unstoppable women in the history of pro wrestling. Of course, back in the WWE, she was unstoppable. She was undefeated for 194 days, almost 200 days, passing the likes of The Undertaker's streak and Bill Goldberg's streak. Of course, she recently lost that streak at WrestleMania 34 against Charlotte Flair. And of course, her career went downhill a little bit. And Asuka did not like where she was, so that's why she left WWE and came to GCW to have a new start here in GCW. She is dominant and she wants to stay dominant. But here comes possibly one of the fan favorites to win this fatal four-way matchup. Here comes the debut of the huggable Bayley. Of course, a lot of people love Bayley. A lot of little girls love Bayley. A lot of people look up to Bayley. Of course, back in the WWE, she lost it. And ever since then, she wasn't sure if she wanted to continue wrestling. But of course, WWE kind of released her for some strange reason. Of course, Bayley was devastated, but she came to GCW for some redemption. And she wants to become the very first ever GCW Women's Champion. Of course, Bayley loves professional wrestling. It's in her blood. She has been watching ever since she was a little girl. She wanted to do it. She breathed wrestling. And she gets an opportunity to be a part of that fatal four-way match to determine determine the first ever GCW Women's Champion. And here comes the debut of Miss Satin, the Miss Princess of Satin Island herself. Here comes Fabulous Carmella. Now this woman's interesting. She's one of the sassiest women wrestlers that I have ever seen. Of course, Carmella is boyfriend and girlfriend with no other than Big Cass, which is also signed at GCW. Of course, he's gonna make his debut in a couple of weeks. Of course, there's a lot of mixed reactions here in St. Louis, Missouri for Carmella. Oh man, this is the first time we see all four women that is in this match in GCW. Who is going to go to GCW Anarchy and join Becky Lynch and Rosemary to fight to become the very first GCW Women's Champion. Referee rings the bell and Carmella immediately goes to the outside, and Asuka going after Carmella. Back in the ring, Alexa Bliss and Bayley are going at it. And oh god, Carmella got a bat. Of course, it is no DQ, and there's no countouts either. Anything goes. Of course, the first woman to pick up a pinfall or submission wins the match. Bayley holding her own right now, back in the ring against Alexa Bliss. Bayley looking to fly in an elbow, taking down Alexa Bliss. And Asuka bringing Carmella back into the ring. And Asuka looking to fly. Oh, crossbody by Asuka. Asuka showing off early on. Now Alexa looking to fly. And a crossbody to Bayley. All four of these women want to make history. They want to be known as the very first GCW Women's Champion. Oh my god, Asuka is Carmella. Oh, nice reversal taking out Carmella. Just like that, Carmella's out. Bayley now trying to fight back against Alexa Bliss. Bayley now, Irish Whip Alexa. Clothesline to Alexa Bliss. And now it's Bayley and Asuka. We all know the history between these two women. Who can forget the first time they met back in WWE, back at NXT TakeOver, I believe Dallas, when Asuka defeated Bayley for the first time, when Asuka won her very first Women's Championship in America. Asuka now Irish Whip Bayley to the car. Carmella now back in the mix. And oh my god, nice maneuver by Bayley taking down Asuka. Carmella beating the hell out of Alexa Bliss. Let me fix my headsets real quick. And right now, we are back on. And Bayley, oh my god, nice drop kick. Taking down Carmella. Nice maneuver by Bayley. Asuka now back in the mix, but Alexa knew she was there. And oh, Alexa, nice maneuver taking down Asuka. And Carmella, oh my gosh, she's going aggressive onto Bayley. All four of these women showing no mercy. One of these women is going to try to make history this Sunday. But who is going to be a part of that history-making match? Bayley and Asuka having a little alliance. And oh, nice slam taking down the 5 feet of Fury. Bayley looking to steal the win, but Asuka breaks it up. And now Asuka looking to make Bayley pay, but Bayley saying hell no. Bayley looking for a power slam, but Asuka goes after the arm of Bayley. Carmella back in the mix. And now Carmella kicking the stomach of Bayley. Asuka going after Alexa Bliss. Oh man, 4 of these women are impressive. These 4 women are a perfect addition to our GCW women's division. Carmella clotheslines Bayley to the outside. Alexa doing whatever she can to take down Asuka. Carmella, Irish Whip, Irish Whip. Asuka into the corner, and Alexa Bliss taking down both Asuka and Carmella. Alexa looking to steal, but Carmella breaks it up. Bayley now back in the mix. She's looking to win this matchup right here. Can she do it? Bayley pins Alexa, but oh, Carmella breaks it up. All 4 women are beating the hell out of each other. And oh god, Alexa Bliss with a suplex to Bayley. Asuka now back in the mix. And oh, nice maneuver by Carmella taking down Asuka. Back in the ring, Alexa Bliss looking to fly. Of course, most of these women have to watch out for Alexa Bliss finishing maneuver, and that's the Twisted Bliss and nice Hurricanrana onto Bayley. Of course, Bayley's finishing maneuver is the Bayley to belly. Asuka is the Asuka line. Carmella is the, I believe, oh my god, wait a minute. Oh, Alexa Bliss with the knees to the stomach. But wait a minute, Asuka with a kick to the stomach, but to the face. And now Alexa Bliss is showing off, but she needs to be careful because she can lose her spine in a moment. Oh, Asuka with a snap suplex. And wait a minute, Alexa, DDT! DDT! She can win this! She can win this! And oh, Alexa looking to win! Oh, but Carmella breaks it up just in time. I thought that was it, but Bayley going after the leg. Now Carmella. And now Carmella and Alexa, 2 of the sassiest women in this matchup, going head to head. Bayley going after Asuka. And oh my god, that's got to be painful. And wait a minute. Asuka has Bayley. She's going for the Asuka lock. The Asuka lock. But Carmella breaks it up. See, you always gotta have eyes in the back of your head in this Fatal 4-Way matchups, or in Fatal 4-Way matches in general. Oh. Now Carmella wants some vengeance. She, slams Carmella's face to the turnbuckle. What a way to start off the 3rd episode of GCW. And Asuka, goes after the arm of Carmella. Alexa back in the ring. And Alexa looking to take the victory, but Asuka breaks it up just in time. Asuka looking for a vertical suplex, taking down Alexa Bliss. And right now, Asuka is the only woman standing. And she looks dominant doing it. And Asuka takes Alexa to the outside. Oh man, Bayley is the only woman in the ring. Now Bayley going to the outside. Now all 4 women are in the outside. And nice maneuver by Alexa Bliss. A lucha libre type maneuver by Alexa. Asuka went for a Falcon Arrow to Bayley, but Bayley reversed and a drop kick. Carmella now back in the mix. Bayley and Asuka are too busy with each other. Carmella looking to take advantage of the situation. And she's going for the code of silence. The code of silence to Alexa Bliss. The code of silence. Asuka getting back to the ring. She's trying to break it up. And Asuka breaks it up just in time. And now Carmella's pissed. She had the match won right there. Talk about payback's a bitch. And oh, Asuka with a reverse DDT to Carmella. Bayley now back in the ring, looking to take down the undefeated Asuka. Asuka pins Carmella though, and Bayley doing nothing. That's interesting. Bayley now, Irish whip, Carmella. No, Bayley punches the undefeated Asuka. What is Bayley doing? Oh! A stunner from the middle rope. But Bayley, look behind you. Carmella and Alexa are going at it with each other. Back in the ring. Remember, the only way to win is by pinfall or submission in the ring. Carmella with a hip toss, taking down Alexa Bliss. Asuka bringing Bayley back into the ring. And now Asuka, neckbreaker to Bayley. A neckbreaker to Bayley. Carmella, clothesline Alexa Bliss. Oh, Asuka went for a cross body. And oh, this is interesting. Carmella looking to do a move. Oh, Bayley. Right before Carmella was about to do anything, Bayley takes down Carmella. Smart move maneuver by Bayley. Take down everyone else in this matchup and temporarily turn it into a one-on-one match. That will give you more time to win the matchup. Oh no, Carmella's back in the mix, but Bayley doesn't care. Exploder suplex to Alexa Bliss. Right to the and Bayley looking for a suplex. Oh! And Asuka with the armbar out of nowhere to Alexa, but no! Bayley breaks it out. Where the hell did Asuka come from? Asuka now Irish whip Bayley to the outside and punches Bayley. Back in the ring. Alexa looking to seal the victory. Oh no, Alexa going up, but Asuka catches her just in time. Asuka now going up. She has Alexa Bliss off the top rope. Suplex off the top rope. What a fatal four-way it has been. And we got another one later on tonight. And oh, a drop kick by Carmella, taking out Asuka. Alexa going after Bayley. Oh, wait a minute. Carmella looking to steal one here. Oh, 1 count. Alexa trying to break the count, but she was too busy with Bayley. And oh, that's an interesting duo. And Carmella and Alexa working together, taking out the dominant force in that match, and that's Asuka. Who is going to win this matchup? Who is going to go on to Anarchy and fight to become the very first ever GCW Women's Champion? Alexa, oh, knee to the stomach of Carmella. Half of the people in this arena are cheering for Alexa. The other half is cheering for Carmella. And oh, dropkick to Alexa, but Asuka's back in the mix and Bayley's back in the mix. Trying to assault both Carmella, and oh, Carmella was ready for Bayley. But is Alexa Bliss ready for Asuka? See what I did there? And Asuka looking for the Asuka lock for the second time. The Asuka lock for the second time. Oh my God, Alexa's gonna tap. There's Bayley, and it's too late. Alexa taps out. Alexa taps out. Asuka is going to GCW Anarchy. She is going to fight for the GCW Women's Championship. Wow, what an amazing performance by all 4 of these women. So many close calls. Look at that DDT by Alexa Bliss to Bayley. I thought that was it, but Asuka broke it up. That exploder suplex by Bayley was extremely impressive. The armbar out of nowhere, trying to make Alexa tap out, but Bayley just breaks the count just in time. But in the end, Asuka is just the better woman, and Asuka is going to GCW Anarchy and will fight for the GCW Women's Championship. So far in the matchup, we got Becky Lynch, we got Rosemary, and we got the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. 3 of the 4 women have been confirmed. We're going to find out who the final woman is later on tonight in our main event. What a way to start off our 3rd episode, our GCW. But don't go away, because coming up next, Jay White is in action. Of course, earlier on last week, Jay White said that he is going to have an open challenge. Of course, Jay White said that he's also going to be in action at GCW Anarchy, and we'll have an open challenge there. But Jay White said that he wants a warm-up matchup before his open challenge at GCW Anarchy, which is why Jay White is going one-on-one against one half of the American Alpha, Jason Jordan. Where is Jay White going against the debut of one half of the American Alpha, Jason Jordan, and that's next on GCW. Welcome back to GCW, and we are having ourselves the second matchup of the night. And here comes the Switchblade of professional wrestling, Jay White. Of course, Jay White made his debut last week, said that he is going to dominate, he is going to destroy, and he's going to show no mercy to everyone in the GCW roster. Of course, Jay White was originally in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Of course, he was a former IWGP Intercontinental Champion and an IWGP United States Champion. Of course, he even defeated the GCW World Heavyweight Champion Kenny Omega back in New Japan Pro Wrestling to win the IWGP United States Champion. So he had experience defeating our world champion. But tonight, Jay White is in action. And Jay White is going against, of course, this is our first time seeing Jay White in action. And here comes the debut of one of the hottest teams in professional wrestling. Here comes the American Alpha, and they are ready, willing, and able. But of course, this is not a tag team match. This is a singles match. And of course, the representative of this team will be Jason Jordan. And Jason Jordan will go one-on-one against Jay White. Of course, this is their first time in GCW. Back in WWE, they were former SmackDown Tag Team Champions, but they are here in GCW to become GCW Tag Team Champions. Of course, the Tag Team title will be up for grabs this Sunday at GCW Anarchy, as the Young Bucks will go 2-on-2 against the Undisputed Era. Of course, both men are extremely impressive. Of course, they won a lot of gold medals back in high school, and they won a lot of gold medals in the Olympics. Here we go, Jason Jordan cheering on, Chad Gable cheering on Jason Jordan. Jay White's ready to go, and oh, big mistake by Jason Jordan, showing off early on in this match. But Jason Jordan fights out of it. This is a very good matchup. Both of these men extremely impressive, but Jay White's just a bit more aggressive. Of course, Jay White won more single titles than both of these men combined. Oh, Jay White looking to fly a little bit. Jay White, oh, missile drop kick to Jason Jordan. Oh, but Jason, oh, nice maneuver by Jay White. Jason Jordan just threw Jay White, but Jay White came down and hip tossed Jason Jordan. This man, Jay White, is extremely impressive. Jay White wants Jason Jordan to get up. And White now, oh, a neck breaker to Jason Jordan. Oh man, Jay White just destroying Jason Jordan early on. Oh, Jason Jordan trying to use all his weight to Jay White. Of course, Jason Jordan not going to have that. Jason Jordan slams Jay White to the ground. So far, most of this matchup has been all Jay White. Jay White went for the knee to the face. Jason Jordan tried to get back into this. Jason Irish whip. But oh, again, Jay White just dominating. Jason Jordan trying to fight back. Jason Jordan, oh, a drop kick to Jay White. Oh man. Oh god, Jay White. And oh, Jason Jordan with a Russian leg sweep to Jay White. And now Jason Jordan getting back into this. And right now, Jason Jordan's back in. As Jason Jordan, oh, suplex Jay White to the ground. Damn, Jason White, extremely impressive. And oh, Jay White looking to fly and a missile drop kick. A missile drop kick to Jason Jordan. Jay White pins Jason. 2 and a 2 count. Wow, I'm impressed with Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan is holding his own in this matchup. But again, Jay White just have way more experience than Jason Jordan. Jay White now looking to fly. Jay White, oh, went for a slam, but Jason Jordan moved out of the way. Jason Jordan pins Jay White 1 and a 1 count. Oh man, Jason Jordan now Irish whip. Jay White as Jason Jordan punches Jay White to the outside. And a lot of people in this arena here in St. Louis, Missouri are loving Jason Jordan. A lot of people are respecting Jason Jordan with his performance here tonight. Jay White looking to bring Jason Jordan back to the ring. Oh my god! He slams Jason Jordan's head to the ring canvas. Oh, but Jason has Jay White. Oh my god! Jason Jordan just slammed Jay White back to the ring canvas. Jason Jordan showing no mercy, but Jay White don't give 0 fucks. And oh, Jason Jordan with an uppercut. Both of these men going back and forth. And oh, Jay White with a bulldog. Jay White doesn't give a damn about anybody. Jay White said that he has 0 fucks about anyone in this GCW roster. He will make everyone suffer. And that's what makes Jay White so dangerous. Of course, Jason Jordan has a strength advantage. And what the hell? An inverted, oh my god, an inverted neck breaker. 2 and a 2 count. Oh my god, Jason Jordan. Oh my god, a tackle to Jay White. Both of these men going back and forth. Jason Jordan, Irish with Jay White into the corner. Oh my god, a spear. Oh, Jay White, oh, a belly to belly. What an upset this will be if Jason Jordan beats Jay White. Of course, this is Jay White's first matchup, but Jay White fights out of it. Both of these men going back and forth. Jason Jordan, Irish whip Jay White into the corner. Chad Gable cheering on Jason Jordan. Oh God, Jason taking Jay White up. Jason Jordan looking to fly. What the hell is Jason Jordan gonna do to Jay White on top of the turnbuckle? He's going for a butterfly suplex off the top turnbuckle. Holy Christmas! Jason Jordan pins Jay White 1 and a 1 count. What a matchup it has been, and it's only the second match of the night. And oh no, again that big mistake by Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan just showing off beforehand, before he wins the matchup. Oh, and that may have cost Jason Jordan as Jay White takes advantage of the situation. And oh, Jay White went to do something, but Jason Jordan reversed it into a suplex onto the floor. The referee's on 3. This might be a double count out. Both of these men doesn't get back into a ring. Oh my god, Jason Jordan going a little bit aggressive. Irish ripping Jay White into the steel steps. Oh, Jay White, nice trip taking down Jason Jordan. The referee's on 6. They need to get back into the ring, and Jay White brings Jason back to the ring. Jay White. And oh my god, he could be going for it. Oh, the inverted neck breaker onto Jason Jordan. And Jay White, oh my god, just going after the arm of Jason Jordan. Of course, Jason Jordan needs to watch out for Jay White's finishing maneuver, the switchblade. What the hell is Jay White doing? What the hell is he doing? White now looking for a hip toss, but Jason Jordan reversed it, and Jason, pulling all his body right into the face of Jay White. And now Jason Jordan just dragging the face, and oh my god, an elbow right into the neck. That can mess up your neck. It doesn't matter who you are. Jason pins Jay. 2 and a 2 count. What a match. Jason Jordan going after the neck of Jay White. Not good for Jay. Oh, Jay punches Jason Jordan. And oh, the switchblade out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3, and just like that, Jay White wins in his debut. His debut matchup, he defeated Jason Jordan. You gotta be impressed with Jason Jordan. He put Jay White to his limit. At times, I thought Jason Jordan was gonna beat Jay White, but Jay White was just too aggressive, and that switchblade was just out of nowhere. These two men, and look at that inverted neck breaker, extremely devastating. And look at that switchblade out of nowhere. And Jay White defeated him. Wait a minute, who the hell is, wait a minute, no way, no, oh my god, switchblade to Pentagon Jr. I'm surprised. That's Pentagon Jr. What? I think he was trying to attack Jay White, but Jay White with the switchblade out of nowhere taking down Pentagon. Pentagon Jr. is here on GCW trying to attack Jay White, but Jay White was ready surprisingly. Could Pentagon Jr. accept Jay White's challenge at GCW Anarchy? Holy crap. Well, what just happened a few minutes ago? Of course, Jay White defeated Jason Jordan in his debut matchup, and it was confirmed that Pentagon Jr. was trying to make a statement, trying to attack Jay White, but Jay White was prepared with another switchblade to Pentagon Jr. But it's just been made by the general manager of GCW, Bret the Hitman Hart, that at GCW Anarchy, Jay White will go one-on-one against Pentagon Jr. Now, how are you not excited for that? Two of the toughest, two of the hard-hitting superstars in the history of professional wrestling about to go at it this Sunday. Holy crap, I am excited. That is a must-see match. But of course, another matchup that is happening at GCW Anarchy is the Hardcore Championship matchup. We are going to crown ourselves our very first ever GCW Hardcore champion as the title is being defended in an Extreme Rules match as Dean Ambrose goes one-on-one against Jay White. Dean Ambrose will go one-on-one in an Extreme Rules match against Jerry Lynn. I'm sorry about that. I'm still shocked. Jay White versus Pentagon Jr. Gotta get back on topic. So it'll be Ambrose versus Lynn for the GCW Hardcore Championship in an Extreme Rules match this Sunday at GCW Anarchy. But speaking of the Hardcore Championship, here comes the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose. What does the Lunatic Fringe have to say about his opponent, Jerry Lynn, when he faced him in an Extreme Rules match to determine our very first ever GCW Hardcore Champion? This is GCW, right? And GCW is the land of opportunities. And I also heard that GCW is the land of hardcore. And you know how I am. I am the definition of hardcore. I am the Lunatic Fringe. I'm one of the craziest, sadistic son of a guns in the history of pro wrestling. I came here to GCW to bash some skulls in. Have you ever heard of the phrase, put up or shut up? Well, guess what? I put up. And a couple of weeks ago, on the first episode, I eliminated 7 of the toughest hardcore superstars in the history of professional wrestling to get a shot to become the very first ever GCW Hardcore Champion. Which is why at GCW Anarchy, I'm going to make Jerry Lynn bleed. I'm going to make Jerry Lynn suffer. And now before I put Jerry Lynn in a hospital bed this Sunday, I would like to call him out. See what he has to say. See what he has to say to the Lunatic Fringe. So Jerry Lynn, if you're here, get out here. Dean Ambrose calling out Jerry Lynn. And here comes Jerry Lynn. Of course, last Monday he won his Extreme Rules, his over-the-top rope hardcore battle royal to get it, to fight to become the very first ever GCW Hardcore Champion. Of course, it will be Ambrose, Lynn, Extreme Rules match this Sunday to determine the very first ever Hardcore Champion. But what does Lynn have to say? Because he has never faced a man like Dean Ambrose before. You must be Dean Ambrose. You must be the Lunatic Fringe. Ever since I saw you in 2011, you have been dominating wrestling match after wrestling match. You probably one of the most dangerous sons of bitches I have ever seen. But you're not going to intimidate me. I face much worse. Oh really? You face much worse? Well, just like you said, Jerry Lynn, you have never faced a man like me. I'm a loose cannon. I am a lunatic, and I will go to any lengths to get what I want. And that if that means to end careers, I can do that. Jeez, Ambrose, you really think I scare you? I face much worse. While you started in 2011, I started back all the way in the 80s. I came to and I was a ECW legend, facing against Sandman, RVD, Tommy Dreamer, and hardcore match. I'm gonna stop you right there because I knew you were gonna bring ECW off. And ECW was hardcore. ECW was bloody. ECW was disturbing. But I am more deserving than half of the frickin' roster. And at Anarchy, you are going to see that after I splash your skull in. Smash it. Oh, you know what, Ambrose? You need to calm down. Because it doesn't matter how many attempts, you ain't gonna make me scared. I ain't afraid of you. Again, I was in ECW. I fought in hardcore matches for 24/7. I sacrificed my body every damn day of the week. Wow. Congratulations, Lynn. You have been in more hardcore matches than me. And that is because you were born first, Daniel. In ECW with the hardcore title, TV title, even the ECW championship, which you couldn't accomplish. You know, I couldn't accomplish the ECW championship, but I put my heart, I put my soul out every single time I am in the ring, and that gave me some titles. I was ECW TV champion, I was hardcore champion, I was TNA X Division champion. I won more titles than you, so I recommend you shut your mouth. You recommend that I should shut my mouth? Me? You know who the hell you're talking to? Give me one reason not to end your ass right now. Yeah, you can't say nothing. You can't say nothing. At Anarchy, I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to make you bleed. I'm going to make you suffer. And the last thing you see before you're on your way to the hospital is me holding the GCW Hardcore Championship. And there's nothing you can do about it. Oh man, what a statement by Dean Ambrose. Even though Jerry Lynn is a legend, Jerry Lynn has never faced a man like Dean Ambrose. Does Jerry Lynn have what it takes to defeat Dean Ambrose this Sunday at GCW Anarchy? We're just gonna have to find out this Sunday. Man, what a show it has been so far. But coming up next, we are having ourselves a 6-man tag team matchup, as it will be the team of Johnny Gargano, Lio Rush, and the aerial assassin Will Ospreay going against the Blackheart, Tommaso Ciampa, the one and only Ricochet, and the debut of the Swiss Superman, Cesaro. Of course, at GCW Anarchy, we are going to crown ourselves a very first GCW television champion. And these 6 men, we are going to crown ourselves a very first GCW television champion. And it will be decided in a ladder match. A 8-man ladder match. Of course, these 6 men are a part of that ladder match. But the question is, who are the final 2? Well, you're just gonna have to find out this Sunday at GCW Anarchy. But tonight we are going to give you that little preview. We're going to give you that sneak peek at these 6 men show why they will show why they are the best in this business. They will show why they are the best at what they do. It will be 6-man tag team action next on GCW. We are back, folks. And here we go. And here comes the heart and soul of professional wrestling. Here comes Johnny Gargano. Of course, Johnny Gargano, along with all of these superstars that are in this six-man tag team match, will have a chance to make history, becoming the GCW television champion this Sunday at GCW Anarchy. But of course, these six men are going to participate in a ladder match to determine who will be that very first ever GCW television champion. Johnny Gargano is ready to go. He is ready to fight. He's going to show what he's made of. Of course, last week, Johnny Gargano defeated both the Blackheart, Tommaso Ciampa, and Ricochet in a triple threat showcase matchup. Oh man, a lot of people here in St. Louis, a lot of people in this arena are loving Johnny Gargano. But here comes his tag team partners for tonight. Of course, these six men will be opponents this Sunday, but they have to work together here tonight. And here comes the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay. Of course, they don't call him the aerial assassin for nothing. Of course, on the very first episode of GCW, Will Ospreay defeated the Man of the Hour and Gargano and Will Ospreay's tag team partner for tonight, Lio Rush. And what to be one of the best showcase matches I have ever seen. Well, it'll be a little awkward knowing that Will Ospreay and Lio Rush are tag teaming tonight. But you know, as you saw the first episode, Will Ospreay and Lio Rush gain respect with each other because they put up one hell of a performance. Will Ospreay ready to go in this six-man tag team matchup. They don't call him the aerial assassin for nothing. And if I say he could fly, he could fly. And here comes Gargano's Ospreay's tag team partner. Here comes the Man of the Hour, Lio Rush. Of course, Lio Rush was unable to defeat Will Ospreay in that showcase match on the very first episode of GCW, but that does not stop him from showing why he is the best, well, the so-called best in this business. People call him the Man of the Hour for a reason. And even though he was unable to defeat Will Ospreay, he put up one hell of a show. And of course, he is in this ladder match because of his performance. And here we go, Team 1 in the ring, Gargano, Rush, and Ospreay. And here comes Team 2. And first off, here comes the Blackheart, Tommaso Ciampa, one of the most aggressive and one of the most despicable superstars I have ever seen. Of course, in a live event, Gargano and Ciampa beat the living hell out of each other in a street fight. Of course, Johnny Gargano's married, so during the street fight, Tommaso Ciampa just took the ring off of Gargano, spit on it, and threw it across the arena. That pissed off Johnny Gargano a lot and literally busted Tommaso Ciampa open. But Tommaso defeated Johnny Gargano, DDT him to the hard part of the ring, which was taken out by Tommaso Ciampa. Of course, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano hate each other. Of course, Gargano found his wedding ring, but Gargano will never forgive what Tommaso Ciampa did on that day. The day that he betrayed him. But here comes Tommaso's tag team partners. And first, here comes the one and only Ricochet. And trust me, there's only one Ricochet. And if you want to talk about athleticism, you want to talk about flying athleticism, you got to talk about this man, Mr. Ricochet himself. Of course, Ricochet had 6 Stars Classics with that man on the other side of the ring, Will Ospreay. We all know the history between Ricochet and Will Ospreay. And we might see these two men go head to head and show why they are the best at what they do. Ricochet's ready to go. And their tag team partner is a debut of a new superstar here in GCW. And is this man, the Swiss Superman. Mr. Uppercut himself, Cesaro. This man is extremely impressive. He went all around the world. He went to Ring of Honor. He fought in New Japan for a little bit, and he was in the WWE for a little bit. This man has done it all. This man wrestled. He first started wrestling since he was 18 years old. This man is so impressive. It's ridiculous. Possibly the strongest man in this match. And of course, one of the biggest free agents. As you know, Bret Hart signed Cesaro to GCW. And of course, this Sunday, he is going to compete in that ladder match to determine who will be the first GCW television champion. Here we go. These 6 men are ready to go. And we are starting off with Gargano and Ciampa. We all know the grudge between these two. Gargano takes Ciampa into the corner. Of course, all 6 of these men are going to be enemies this Sunday. But tonight, they are forced to work together. And Tommaso. Oh my God. Nice maneuver by Tommaso, going after the head of Ciampa. Going after the head of Gargano. Of course, what condition are these two in after that crazy street fight they had at a live event, at our GCW live event? Tommaso Ciampa, oh my God, he has Gargano. Oh, a power bomb to Johnny. Tommaso going for the pinball. Johnny Gargano kicks out. Tommaso Ciampa going aggressive onto Johnny, but Johnny Gargano doing the same thing. Johnny Gargano hates Tommaso Ciampa. And Ciampa with a powerbomb. Of course, both of these men used to be a tag team. Of course, their tag team was DIY, but back at NXT TakeOver Chicago, Tommaso Ciampa betrayed Johnny Gargano. And ever since then, Tommaso Ciampa has been making Johnny Gargano's life a living hell. Not just in WWE, but in professional wrestling in general. That's why Tommaso Ciampa came to GCW, because he knew that Johnny Gargano was in GCW. And here we go, Gargano tags the aerial assassin. And here comes Will Ospreay. The aerial assassin in control. Tommaso Ciampa trying to get a tag, but Tommaso Ciampa's like, no. Tommaso Ciampa is a cocky son of a bitch. And that's what I think about Tommaso Ciampa. He ain't nothing but a jerk. And Will Ospreay is going to make Tommaso suffer. Will Ospreay looking to fly. And Will Ospreay, Hurricanrana. Ricochet, Cesaro trying to get a helping hand there. But Tommaso, Irish Will Ospreay. Okay. Here comes Ricochet. Tommaso and Ricochet working together. Nice maneuver. A drop kick. Inverted Russian leg sweep type maneuver. Now Ricochet going up. And shooting star press to Will Ospreay. We all know the history between Ospreay and Ricochet. Both of these men have 5-star classic. These two men can fly. Ricochet. Slams Will Ospreay. Of course, Ricochet is taking advantage of the situation because Tommaso already beat the living hell out of Ospreay, but Ospreay fighting back as Will Ospreay. Just suplex Ricochet to the ground. Will Ospreay looking to fly. And Cesaro! Cesaro doesn't want to lose in his debut. That's interesting though. Holy crap. Completely unnecessary by Cesaro. Now Ricochet's going to take advantage. Ricochet with a dragon suplex. And now Ricochet, what the hell is he going to do? DDT to the aerial assassin. And just like that, Will Ospreay is in trouble. Ricochet showing off why he is the one and only. Gargano and Rudd trying to get Ospreay back into this. Will Ospreay, oh, went for a hurricanrana, but Ricochet was ready for that. And Ricochet, oh, went for a bridge. Will Ospreay needs to get attacked. And Will Ospreay with a bridge of his own. And now Will Ospreay takes Ricochet to his corner. And Ricochet just going after the arm of Will Ospreay. And nice insecurity by Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay needs to make attack, and here comes Johnny Gargano. Of course, that's interesting. Will Ospreay did not make attack to Lio Rush, which is the freshest man in the match. Ricochet with a hurricanrana to Johnny Gargano. Ricochet now punching Johnny. Ricochet went for a power slam, but Johnny Gargano reversed it into a neckbreaker. All 6 men are showing why they deserve to be in this ladder match to determine the GCW Television Championship this Sunday at GCW Anarchy. Gargano with that signature maneuver. But Ricochet with a hip toss. Nice hip toss by Ricochet. And that may have cost Ricochet. And now Johnny Gargano, nice pinfall right there. Could that be it? 2 and a 2 count. And here comes GCW's newest superstar, Antonio Cesaro. Nice uppercut. And went for another uppercut. Johnny Gargano moved out of the way and a drop kick. And Cesaro looking for a neck breaker. If you don't know who Antonio Cesaro is, then you are in for a treat. Cesaro trying to get on top of trying to go on top. I think he was trying to fly, and Johnny Gargano with a super kick to Cesaro. And Johnny Gargano tags the freshest man in his team, Lio Rush. And now Lio, went for a hurricanrana, but Cesaro reversed it. Of course, Cesaro has that strength advantage. Cesaro, oh my God, just going after the leg of Lio. And now, just like that, Lio Rush is in trouble. How insane is Cesaro? When you see Cesaro, you see world champion right there. And now Lio Rush back into this. Lio Rush is pissed as Lio punches Cesaro right in the head. Tommaso and Ricochet watching. Phoenix Splash to Cesaro. Nice maneuver by Lio Rush, but Cesaro with that strength though. But Lio Rush reversed it into a roll-up. Could that be it? 2 and a 2 count. All 6 men in this match are extremely impressive. Cesaro with an uppercut to Lio. But Lio reversed it. Both of these men going back and forth. And, nice maneuver by Lio Rush. Never seen that before. Cesaro pushes Lio Rush away. Lio and Cesaro going at it. Cesaro now has Lio Rush. An inverted back suplex. Now Cesaro looking to fly. Ricochet and Tommaso Ciampa are liking this. And nice corkscrew uppercut from the middle rope. Cesaro bringing Lio Rush into the corner. And here comes the one and only Ricochet. And wait a minute. I think Cesaro was trying to tag Tommaso, but Tommaso didn't want any part of it. To a teammate he is. Well, we gotta get back to the ring. Lio Rush now back into the mix. Lio Rush has Ricochet. And man, what the hell? Nice maneuver by Lio Rush taking out Ricochet. And what the hell is Lio Rush doing? A DDT! Never see a DDT done like that before. Ricochet with an uppercut though. You can only see this action here in GCW. You gotta like this. Ricochet now is Lio. Power bomb to Lio Rush. Lio trying to make a tag. What is Ricochet doing? Could he be setting up for the end of the world? Ricochet is Lio. Kick to the face. Could that be it? 1, 2. Oh, and a 2 count. And Tommaso beating up Johnny Gargano. A sucker punch to Johnny. Ricochet now with a bridge to Lio Rush. Lio Rush needs to make a tag. Lio Rush is in desperate trouble. Nice fireman is carried by Lio. Taking down Ricochet temporarily. Oh! Nice maneuver by Lio Rush. But Tommaso Ciampa, for God's sakes. And oh, Tommaso ain't even a legal man. Knee to the face. For God's sake, Tommaso ain't even the legal man. Who is going to get up first? Ricochet or Lio Rush? Both of these men are out. It is anyone's game. Oh man, there's some movement by both of these men. Lio Rush trying to make a tag to the other side of the ring. But no, Ricochet caught Lio and oh, a reverse DDT. If only if it wasn't for Tommaso. Ricochet tags Tommaso Ciampa. Sickening, man. If there's anyone I hate in this matchup, it's that man right there, Tommaso. Yes! Lio Rush slamming Tommaso Ciampa's arm to the ground. And here comes Will Ospreay. And oh, nice corkscrew. Nice sandy corkscrew moonsault by Will Ospreay. Ospreay now, Irish Whip, Tommaso. Tommaso hanging on, but Tommaso. And oh, he tags Johnny Gargano now. Oh, man. It's about to get serious. Oh, Will Ospreay. Hurricanrana. Nice teamwork by Gargano and Ospreay. But Tommaso Ciampa. We all know the history between Gargano and Ciampa. And if you don't know the history, then let's just say this is extremely personal. Will Ospreay trying to get it. Oh, God. The referee's on 5 and oh, nice maneuver by Johnny. Oh, knees to the stomach. This could be a double count out if Johnny Gargano doesn't bring Tommaso back to the ring. No, both men are back into the ring. Tommaso trying to make a tag, and it's too late. Here comes Ricochet. Ricochet wants revenge from last week. Ricochet gained revenge against Tommaso Ciampa for beating him in that triple threat match. Of course, if you are watching this if you are watching this live stream, thank you for watching. Thank you, Money Man, for that amazing message. I got some nice heat on my page. If you go check it out, please check me out, bro. I was a 2K player, but now I'm a Fortnite go. I put in so much work. Maybe I will check it out after this live stream is over. Lio Rush now back into the matchup as Ricochet kick Lio Rush to the ground. Ricochet, oh my God, just goes out to the arm of Lio Rush. Thanks for the message by Money Man. I will check out your channel after this is done. And wait a minute, Ricochet going for the end of the world. End of the world to Lio Rush. The end of the world to Lio Rush. Could that be it? Ricochet pins. 1, 2, but Will Ospreay saves the match. But Cesaro has Will Ospreay. Oh, German suplex. Ricochet now going up. Oh, the 640. The 640. 1, 2. Takes out Johnny and oh. The team of Tommaso Ciampa, Ricochet, and Cesaro defeats the team of Johnny Gargano, Will Ospreay, and Lio Rush. Wow. You gotta give credit to Gargano, Ospreay, and Rush. They put up one hell of a matchup. They gave Ricochet, Cesaro, and Tommaso Ciampa a hell of a fight. But at the end of the day, they were just a better team. Look, bam! That kick to the face to Lio Rush. Very dominant. Wow. What a great debut by Antonio Cesaro. What a victory by all three men. But even though they won as a team tonight, this Sunday is every man for himself. Every man for himself. As one man will walk out of GCW Anarchy with the GCW Television Championship. Of course, that will be decided in a ladder match. And these 6 men that you just saw will participate in that ladder match. Of course, 2 more men will also be in that matchup. Who are these 2 men? We're just going to have to find out this Sunday. But coming up next, GCW Anarchy, the GCW tag team titles are on the line. We are going to determine the very first GCW tag team champions, as the Young Bucks will go 2-on-2 against the Undisputed Era. Of course, we are going to determine the very first tag team champions at GCW Anarchy. Of course, we don't know the history between the Young Bucks and the Undisputed Era, but we're going to have a little sneak preview as one half of the Young Bucks, Matt Jackson, goes one-on-one against one half of the Undisputed Era, Bobby Fish. Of course, if you see that message right there by Moneyman Harvey, go check out his channel, because it looks like he does have a channel, and it looks like he plays Fortnite. So if you guys are into Fortnite, then go check out Moneyman Harvey's. Of course, he will greatly appreciate it. And just say that, and go subscribe to him. If you like Fortnite, then go subscribe to Moneyman Harvey. Of course, thank you, Moneyman Harvey, for the messages. And after this live stream, I will check out your channel. Welcome back to GCW, and we're about to have some one-on-one action. And here comes one half of the Young Bucks, Matt Jackson. Of course, and oh, guess who is with them? Here comes the GCW World Heavyweight Champion, Kenny Omega. Of course, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks are the Elite. Of course, last Thursday, the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega defeated the New Day at Street Fighter V at East 3. Of course, if you haven't seen that, go see that. It's one of the best videos I have ever seen. Of course, subscribe to Up Up Down Down to see that awesome matchup. Of course, the Young Bucks defeated the Usos to get this opportunity this Sunday at GCW Anarchy. Matt Jackson's in action. Nick Jackson and the GCW World Heavyweight Champion Kenny Omega are supporting Matt Jackson. And here comes the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly. Of course, these men defeated TM61 to get the opportunity to fight for the GCW Tag Team Championships. Of course, this Sunday at GCW Anarchy, it will be Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly versus Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks. And of course, the winner of that matchup will be the very first ever GCW Tag Team Champions. Of course, there is some history between the Undisputed Era and the Bullet Club. After all, Adam Cole used to be part of the Bullet Club, but of course, Adam Cole was kicked out of the Bullet Club. And of course, before he got fired by the Bullet Club, he got assaulted by the Bullet Club, mostly by the Young Bucks and Marty Scurll. And Adam Cole said that he came to GCW to dominate and kick some ass. And of course, make the Bullet Club's life for living hell. Of course, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly also had history with the Bullet Club, especially when Adam was involved. But of course, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby, and Fish gave Adam Cole a second chance. And of course, they are all working together to have a common goal. And that's to make the Bullet Club's life a living hell. The Undisputed Era showing why they are the team to beat. Here we go. Matt Jackson, Bobby Fish. Referee rings the bell, and here we go. Matt Jackson takes Bobby Fish into the corner. Of course, this is a great technical matchup between Matt Jackson and Bobby Fish. And oh man, both of these men going technical. Oh, Matt Jackson got the arm of Bobby Fish, but Fish, oh, reverse it. Both of these men extremely impressive early on. Of course, Bobby Fish have a bit more of a technical advantage against Matt Jackson. Bobby Fish takes Matt Jackson to the corner. And right now, Matt Jackson is in trouble. Oh man, this is interesting. And Matt Jackson going for a neck breaker. And he does right onto Bobby Fish. But oh, Bobby Fish reversed it. Both of these men are going back and forth early on in this matchup. But oh, Bobby Fish with an uppercut. And Bobby with another uppercut. Holy crap. Oh, Bobby Fish going after the privates of Matt Jackson. And now Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly are happy that Bobby Fish is in control. Oh, knee to the face of Matt Jackson. Kenny Omega and Nick Jackson starting to worry about their best friend, Matt Jackson. Matt Jackson fighting out of it. Of course, we all know the amazing friendship. Oh, nice maneuver by Matt Jackson. And oh, Kenny Omega going crazy. We all know the amazing friendship that the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega have. Ever since Kenny Omega joined the Young Bucks, they have been best friends for a long time. Of course, they even made their separate group, separate from the Bullet Club, and that's the Elite. And oh god, nice leg drop by Matt Jackson. Of course, a lot of other people joined the Elite, but those three started it all. And oh, Matt Jackson went for a super kick. And oh god, Bobby Fish goes after the leg of Matt. But Matt does not like that, as Matt Jackson used Bobby Fish's momentum to take him down. Matt Jackson went for a kick to keep Bobby Fish down, but Bobby Fish again going after the leg of Matt Jackson. Of course, Matt and Nick Jackson have their finishing maneuver called the super kick party, where they use the super kick. Bobby Fish slams Matt Jackson to the ground, and if Bobby Fish somehow works on Matt Jackson's legs, then the Young Bucks might have a huge disadvantage this Sunday at GCW Anarchy. As, oh my god, Bobby Fish punches Matt Jackson to the outside. Bobby Fish is just showing off. Adam Cole and Lyle O'Reilly are liking this. And oh, Bobby Fish looking for a power slam. And oh, Bobby, what is he doing? Oh my god, a running power bomb right into the turnbuckle. The buckle bomb. Could that be it? Bobby Fish pins one. Oh, one count. This is not good for Matt Jackson. Oh god, Bobby Fish just, oh my god, just going after the arm of Matt Jackson. Oh, Bobby Fish wants Matt to get up. Oh, went for a crossbody from Matt Jackson. Moved out of the way. Both of these men going back and forth. And oh god, Bobby, oh my god, DDT right into the ring canvas. And right now, Bobby Fish is in control. And Bobby, oh, went for an elbow, but Matt Jackson went to the outside. Matt Jackson, now what's he gonna do? Oh, Matt Jackson's gonna do nothing, but Bobby Fish moves out of the way. Both of these men going back and forth. They want to gain momentum for their tag team championship matchup at GCW Anarchy this Sunday. A nice moonsault, perfectly executed. Oh man. You must be wondering, who do I think is going to win this tag team matchup between the Young Bucks and the Undisputed Era? But personally, I think both of them are great in their own right. Of course, but I want to know what you think is going to win this matchup this Sunday at GCW Anarchy. Do you think that the Young Bucks will be the first ever GCW Tag Team Champions? Or do you think, oh, nice kick by Bobby Fish? Or do you think the Undisputed Era will win the GCW Tag Team titles? I want to hear your predictions. I want to hear your comments down in the description. Down in the comments section, but you know what I mean. Back to the action. Bobby Fish with that perfect bridge pin. 2 and a 2 count. Matt Jackson is still alive. A lot of people in this arena in St. Louis trying to get Matt Jackson back into this. A lot of people love Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. Oh God, Bobby Fish just going out to the leg. Oh no, Matt's in trouble, but Matt's close to the rope. But the pain is so bad. What is Matt Jackson gonna do? Oh, Matt Jackson puts his hand on the ropes. Man, that's gotta be painful. But Matt Jackson gets back into. Oh God, oh man, Matt Jackson got Bobby Fish. What is he gonna do? He Irish whips Bobby Fish. Oh, he ducks. Hurricanrana. Matt Jackson getting back. Oh, he could be going for the super kick. Adam Cole tried to distract the referee in the super kick. Bobby Fish is busted open. Matt Jackson now dragging. Could that be it? And for God's sakes, Adam Cole dragging the referee to the outside. For God's sake, Matt Jackson had the match won. Damn it, Adam. Damn it. Now Bobby Fish gonna take advantage of the distraction. Omega and Nick must be pissed. And that's kind of weird. And Hurricanrana by Matt Jackson. I'm surprised the referee didn't eject both Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole for that sickening act. Unbelievable. Oh man, Matt Jackson went for a DDT, but Bobby Fish kicked. And oh, a Samoan drop to Matt Jackson. Bobby Fish going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and a 2 count. I thought that was it. Thank God it wasn't. Of course, Bobby Fish has kind of an advantage, considering that Bobby Fish had been both a tag team performer and a singles performer. Adam Cole, of course you're happy with yourself. You practically screwed Matt Jackson out of this match. Matt Jackson now trying to get back into this. And Matt, oh, Spanish fly. A Spanish fly to Bobby Fish. Matt Jackson takes Bobby Fish into the corner. He's gonna do the same thing. Matt Jackson ducks. Oh! Bobby Fish was ready that time, and Bobby Fish reversed into a super kick. That be it. And just like that, Bobby Fish defeats Matt Jackson. Unbelievable. This is sickening. And wait a minute. Bobby Fish trying to exchange hands. And oh. That is interesting. Matt Jackson and Bobby Fish shaking hands. That is interesting. Ay. Well, it was a decent matchup. Of course, I'd of course still screwed Matt Jackson, but well, this Sunday it will be the Young Bucks going against the Undisputed Era to determine the very first ever GCW Tag Team Champions. That's interesting. I wonder why they shook hands. Interesting. Well, coming up next, we are going to hear from the Destroyer, Kevin Owens. Of course, for the last couple of weeks, Kevin Owens was trying to make Finn Balor's life a living hell. Of course, Kevin Owens was trying to take Finn Balor's title on the very first episode of GCW, but of course he unsuccessfully tried to gain the GCW International Championship. And last Monday, Kevin Owens assaulted Shelton Benjamin, trying to get another shot at Finn Balor. But of course, Finn Balor was ready and defeated Kevin Owens not once, but twice. What does Kevin Owens have to say? We're going to have to find out next. Holy crap. What a show it has been so far. Holy crap. I have never seen a Go-Ho show as amazing as this. The last couple of weeks was a fluke. On the first episode of GCW, I fought for the International Championship. I was trying to take the title away from a man who didn't deserve it. And that man is Finn Balor. But of course, I lost. And of course, last week, I was trying to get my vengeance again in a non-title match. And I still lost. And you know what? I am tired of losing. Okay? I am better than that demon freak. I am Kevin Owens, damn it. And I get what I want. I am one of the most dominant, I'm one of the toughest son of a bitch in professional wrestling. Yeah. And that's a cold-hearted truth. So that's why I am calling out the International Champion Finn Balor. So get out here right now. Kevin Owens calling out the International Champion Finn Balor, and here he is. Kevin Owens is satisfied. Oh man, what does Finn Balor have to say about all this? Finn Balor now, face to face with Kevin Owens. You think that you can beat me? Really, Kevin? Because for the last 2 weeks in a row, I defeated you not once, but twice. Okay, and if you want another title match, then prove to me, show me why you deserve. I don't need to show you anything, Finn. I don't. I know I'm better than you, and I don't need to prove it. It was a big mistake by GCW management giving you the GCW International Championship. They should give it to me, not you of all people. You make me sick to my stomach. And you know that is a cold-hearted truth. You know what? If you want another shot, then fine. How about this? at GCW Anarchy, I will defend my title against against you. But if you lose, you will never get another shot at my title as long as I'm champion. You know what? Fine. Okay, I don't care as long as I get another shot at your title. But I do want to add something to this international championship match. You see, you defeated me 2 times in the last couple of weeks. Well, I'd like to get my idea out. Come on, Kevin, spit it out, because it doesn't matter what you're thinking. It doesn't matter what match type you're thinking. I'm still going to beat you, okay? I already proven why I am GCW International Champion. I proved why GCW gave this title to me, and I will not hesitate to show it again. Okay, you want to prove why you're the best once and for all? You want to show why you're better than me? Then how about this? At GCW Anarchy, you defend your title against me in a 2 out of 3 falls match. The first person to get 2 falls wins. And just like you defeated me twice, it'll be an honor kicking your ass, not once, but twice. This is perfect. I accept. I will defend my title against you at GCW Anarchy this Sunday in a 2 out of 3 falls match. But don't come crying to the GM and beg for another title shot, because you will never get another title shot once I beat you. I know what's on the line, Finn. Okay? And you know what happens to a man that has nothing to lose? He tends to get extremely dangerous. He tends to be extremely unhinged. And at Anarchy, I will beat the living hell out of you. I will show you no mercy. And I'm gonna make you cry for mercy. Because the most dangerous men are the men who has nothing to lose. And at Anarchy, you are looking at the next GCW International Champion. And trust me, I'll make sure I'm more ready than ever. And at Anarchy, I will break your frickin' neck. Oh man, what a statement by Kevin Owens. Holy crap. Kevin Owens said that this Sunday, he's gonna break Finn Balor's neck. Some words there. Well, there it is. At GCW Anarchy, it'll be Balor versus Owens in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the GCW International Championship. It'll be Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens for the GCW International Championship in a 2 out of 3 falls match. But it's time to get back to the action, as two of the three participants that will fight for the GCW World Heavyweight Championship at this Sunday's first GCW pay-per-view special, GCW Anarchy, as Chris Jericho goes one-on-one against Samoa Joe. Of course, both men will participate in that triple threat match for the GCW World Heavyweight Championship. Who will gain momentum heading to their triple threat match this Sunday at GCW Anarchy? Will it be Jericho or will it be Joe? You're just going to have to find out next on GCW. Welcome back to GCW. And here we go. Mr. Y2J himself, the lead singer of Fozzy, the Ayatollah of rock and rolla. Here comes Chris Jericho. And Chris Jericho is ready to go, of course, in that Best in the World 8-man tournament for the GCW World Heavyweight Championship. Chris Jericho was in the finals with Kenny Omega, but of course Chris Jericho lost in that matchup. Of course, this is the second time Chris Jericho lost to Kenny Omega in a big stakes matchup. Of course, the first time was back in New Japan Pro Wrestling at Wrestle Kingdom 12 when Omega defeated Chris Jericho in a street fight for the for the IWGP United States Championship. Of course, Jericho said that he will not just make Kenny Omega tap for the first time, but at GCW Anarchy, he's going to walk out of the arena as GCW World Heavyweight Champion. But tonight, he has to focus on one of his opponents, and that man is this man, the Destroyer, the Samoan Submission Machine, Samoa Joe. Of course, a couple weeks ago on the second episode of GCW, Samoa Joe defeated AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, Shinsuke Nakamura, Sami Zayn, and Daniel Bryan in a 6-man elimination matchup to get this opportunity. Of course, all 6 men participate in the Best in the World tournament, 8-man tournament for the GCW World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, Samoa Joe has a bone to pick with Kenny Omega as well, because in the first round of that tournament, Samoa Joe was eliminated by Kenny Omega. So Samoa Joe wants to choke out both Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega. Samoa Joe will do whatever it takes to become champion. You can see the anger and the destruction on Samoa Joe's eyes. This is the first time Jericho and Joe met for the first time in the ring. And here we go. Samoa Joe has Chris Jericho. Oh! Immediately slams Jericho to the ground. And Joe is immediately in control. But Jericho, both of these men going technical early on. Jericho got the head of Joe. Joe now Irish Whip Jericho. Both of these men going back and forth. Jericho trying to drag Joe, but Joe bites out of it. Oh, as he elbows the stomach of Jericho. Jericho now Irish Whip Samoa Joe into the corner though. Jericho went for a power slam, but Joe reversed it into a DDT. Samoa Joe is a man on a mission here tonight. Samoa Joe dragging Chris Jericho. Oh, Joe goes after the leg of Chris Jericho. Oh my God, Joe just going after the ribs of Jericho. Samoa Joe is in control early on in this matchup. Joe went for a power slam, but Jericho reversed it. Jericho looking for a power slam of his own, but Joe reversed it to a reverse DDT. But Chris Jericho, oh! Both of these men going back and forth. Of course, Kenny Omega, the GCW World Heavyweight Champion, is watching backstage. And Joe, oh, slams Jericho to the ground. Samoa Joe is now in control. Oh, Jericho got Joe, and oh, just goes after the leg of Samoa Joe. Oh man, Samoa Joe has Chris Jericho. Ah, Samoan drop. Man, Samoa Joe is dominating. Oh, Joe with a suplex. Samoa Joe, why? Samoa Joe is showing why that he should be feared. Samoa Joe is showing why he is dominant. Jericho trying to fight back, and a bridge to Samoa Joe. Jericho bringing Samoa Joe up. Jericho with an elbow to the face. Both of these men are going back and forth. Jericho slams Joe to the ground. What a matchup this has been so far. Jericho has Samoa Joe. Jericho with a pin, but Joe kicked out. And now Jericho trying to keep Joe down, but Joe fights out. Oh, nice fireman's carry by Chris Jericho. Oh God, Jericho. Oh, power slam to Joe. And oh, running power slam. If you hear some screaming in the background, I'm sorry. It's just my dog is being a little shit right now. Trust me, I am not a dog person. I don't even know why my family bought a dog. But back to the action. It's, oh, Joe sucker punches Chris Jericho to the ground. Joe now going up. What is Joe going to do? Oh, putting all his weight to Jericho's ribs. Man, Chris Jericho must have some broken ribs right there. Samoa Joe pins Chris Jericho. 2 and a 2 count. Joe now just hits. Oh my God, what is Joe doing? Joe trying to show Chris Jericho. He's trying to make Chris Jericho tap. Oh, but Jericho with a knee to the face with Joe. Of course, Chris Jericho needs to watch out for Samoa Joe's Corkina clutch, while Joe needs to worry about Chris Jericho's walls of Jericho. Of course, Samoa Joe also has the muscle buster, and Chris Jericho has the code breaker. Of course, Chris Jericho used the code breaker to defeat. I won't see why the code breaker won't work to Samoa Joe. Joe, oh my God, a slam to Chris Jericho. The referee's on 2. And these men are ripping each other apart. Of course, for the last couple of weeks, we only saw like brief face-to-face. We saw Twitter posts going back and forth. Jericho said that he can defeat Samoa Joe just like that, and Samoa Joe said that Jericho has never faced a man like Samoa Joe. These two men just exchanging words. I haven't exchanged fists yet. Samoa Joe now just stalking Jericho, but Jericho flips out the way, but again Joe caught him. Of course, Jericho has an experience advantage. Oh God, Joe with knees to the face. Oh my God, I think Chris Jericho's busted open. I think Chris Jericho's bleeding. Samoa Joe's trying to injure Jericho. Joe is trying to make the triple threat match for the GCW World Heavyweight Championship this Sunday a one-on-one match. Oh, but Jericho gave back into this. Code breaker! Code breaker out of nowhere! Jericho dragging Joe. A lot of people in this arena cheering for Jericho. Could that be it? Joe! Oh, but Samoa Joe kicks out. This was the same maneuver who defeated Superstars, like by Shinsuke Nakamura and Daniel Bryan. Oh, Jericho getting back into this. Chris Jericho. Oh, but Samoa Joe now trying to take Jericho to the outside, but Jericho hung on. And Jericho, oh, slams Joe to the ground. Jericho getting back into this. And Jericho, he's going for the walls of Jericho. He's going for the walls of Jericho. He's looking to make Samoa Joe tap. But Joe trying to get to the ropes. Joe trying to fight out of it. He ain't gonna tap. But Jericho breaks out the hold. Joe, boot to the face. What a matchup it has been. Jericho bringing Samoa Joe onto the top turnbuckle. Jericho doing whatever it takes to take down Joe. A nice hurricanrana by Jericho. Jericho pins Joe. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Holy crap. What a matchup it has been. Both of these men showing why they are the best at what they do. Jericho now. Oh, just slamming his fist right onto Samoa Joe's face. Man, the last couple of minutes has been old Jericho as Jericho goes after the arm of Joe. Of course, Joe needs to use his arms for the muscle buster and especially for the Cortina clutch. And Joe now trying to fight back, punching Jericho. Oh, Samoa Joe going after the busted head of Jericho. Chris Jericho's in trouble. Samoa Joe, oh, punches. Cortina clutch! Cortina clutch out of nowhere! Samoa Joe looking to make Jericho tap. He's looking to make Jericho tap. Jericho's in trouble. Jericho's fading. Jericho's fading. Oh, but Samoa Joe breaks up the maneuver. Joe showing off. Oh, that may cause Joe giving Jericho much time to recover. Jericho pins Joe. 1, 2, and a 2 count. What a show it has been. What a match it has been as Jericho goes after the head of Joe. Wow, what an instant classic. Oh, a somersault. Kenny Omega, the GCW World Heavyweight Champion, watching backstage. Of course, there must be an advantage for the champion. The challengers are just beating the living hell out of each other. Who knows, maybe both of these men might not make it to Anarchy this Sunday. Samoa Joe with an STU might maneuver. Jericho trying to make it to the ropes. Jericho trying to make it to the ropes. But oh, Jericho fights out of it. Both of these men are amazing at submissions. Both of these men are submission specialists. Joe now went for a belly to belly, but Jericho, oh, takes him down. Both of these men going back and forth. And Jericho going after the walls of Jericho once again. He's going after the walls of Jericho once again. Walls of Jericho is connected. The walls of Jericho is connected. Joe now trying to make it to the ropes. Trying to fight out the walls of Jericho. But Jericho breaks out the hold. And oh my God! Jericho with the advanced walls of Jericho, making sure that Samoa Joe doesn't make it to the ropes. Samoa Joe, he's trying so hard not to tap, but Samoa Joe had no choice but to tap. Wow! What a big win by Chris Jericho. Samoa Joe gave everything he got. Look at that code breaker to Samoa Joe. I thought that was it, but Joe kicked out of it and the match continued. Wow. What a match. These men beat the hell out of each other. But Chris Jericho making sure that Samoa Joe doesn't go near the ropes. And what a big win by Chris Jericho. Samoa Joe must be pissed. Well, we all know the main event this Sunday at GCW Anarchy. It will be Omega versus Jericho versus Joe for the GCW World Heavyweight Championship. What a big statement and what a big victory by Mr. Y2J himself, Chris Jericho. Wow, what a big victory. Wow, what a show it has been. But, of course, it has been announced that at GCW Anarchy, it will be the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, going one-on-one against the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Of course, on the first episode, Sheamus won in a controversial fashion, beating the hell out of Drew McIntyre's ribs and winning by countout. Drew McIntyre wants revenge against Sheamus. So it'll be McIntyre versus Sheamus 2 at GCW Anarchy. But coming up next is one of our main events. And personally, I am excited for this one. It will be the phenomenal one, AJ Styles against the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. Of course, GCW Anarchy. It'll be the team of Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins going 2-on-2 against AJ Styles and a partner of his choosing. And we are going to see his partner. Who is this partner? We're gonna have to find out right now. Oh man, of course this is Brock Lesnar's first singles match here in GCW. Last week Lesnar attacked AJ Styles. And well, it ain't. Why is Seth doing that? Why is Seth doing this to himself? If Seth Rollins didn't pay Brock Lesnar to screw AJ Styles out of his match with Styles in that round 1 of the Best in the World 8-man tournament for the GCW World title, then why is Seth with the Beast? Why is Seth Rollins with Brock Lesnar? Of course, this Sunday it will be the team of Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins going against AJ and a partner of his choosing. We're going to find out who's AJ's partner is. Of course, Seth Rollins a little pissed. But did Seth Rollins pay Brock Lesnar? Personally, I think he did. There's so much evidence back up against Seth that there's no one else. Seth Rollins must have paid Brock Lesnar. But here comes the phenomenal one. Looking to crash AJ Styles' party. Looking to destroy Brock Lesnar's debut. Who's his tag? Wait a minute. Is that who I think it is? No way! That is the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle. AJ Styles said that he had friends in high places. And you can say that again. These two men were TNA buddies. Kurt Angle is here in GCW, and he's going to be AJ's tag team partner this Sunday at GCW Anarchy. Wow, now that's one hell of a tag team partner. But tonight, AJ Styles looking to get some vengeance on Brock Lesnar. Of course, AJ Styles is going to get his hands on the man who screwed him and attacked him last week on GCW. Styles versus Lesnar. Wow, Kurt Angle is in GCW and he's AJ Styles' tag team partner for this Sunday at GCW Anarchy. That's one hell of a partner. But this ain't a tag team match. This is one-on-one. Referee rings the bell and it's AJ and Lesnar, one of our main events. And AJ, goes after the leg. And you can see the anger on AJ's face. Of course, last week, Brock Lesnar attacked the phenomenal one. Oh man, Kurt Angle making sure that Seth Rollins doesn't interfere. Seth Rollins is kind of shocked as Lesnar, oh my god, slam AJ run to the top rope. Lesnar punching AJ, but AJ fighting out of it. AJ and Lesnar going back and forth. Both men hate each other. A nice neck breaker by the phenomenal one. So much anger by AJ Styles, and I don't blame AJ. Lesnar has AJ, but AJ reverses it. Oh! Nice maneuver. Of course, that is the same move that Seth Rollins used to beat AJ Styles in that Best in the World 8-man tournament for the GCW World title to crown our first GCW World Champion. AJ with a DDT onto Brock Lesnar, and AJ Styles doing extremely well against the Beast Incarnate. Oh, miss Brock Lesnar will be if AJ defeats Brock Lesnar in in Brock Lesnar's debut, because this is Brock Lesnar's first singles match. This is his first matchup in GCW. Of course, we've seen Brock Lesnar fought before, but this is his first match in GCW. And now Lesnar going aggressive onto AJ Styles. AJ Irish whip Lesnar to the corner and a clothesline to the Beast Incarnate. AJ just messing up the Beast. AJ doing extremely well, and Lesnar's in trouble. Oh man, I think Brock Lesnar made the biggest mistake of his life, making AJ Styles' life a living hell. Now Lesnar has AJ, and an inverted back suplex, taking down the Phenomenal One. Of course, Brock Lesnar is the master of the suplex. Well, used to be the master of the suplex, but if you want to talk about suplexes, you have to talk about Kurt Angle, a Olympic gold medalist. And oh my god, Lesnar, oh my god, just going after the head of AJ. For God's sakes, Lesnar, show some mercy to the Phenomenal One. For God's sakes. Of course, Kurt Angle won his gold medals with a broken freaking neck. He's a former world champion. AJ trying to take down Lesnar, but Lesnar reverses. And oh no, Lesnar! Oh, German suplex! Lesnar is the master of the German suplex, or you can say that he's the master of the German suplex. And right now, AJ's in trouble, and now Lesnar needing AJ like he was a dummy. Lesnar pins the Phenomenal One. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Of course, AJ Styles needs to watch out with the F5, and Brock Lesnar needs to watch out with the Phenomenal Forearm and the Styles Clash. Brock Lesnar is liking this. Seth Rollins. Oh, and AJ with a tackle. AJ with a tackle to the Beast. Oh, Lesnar slams AJ to the ground. And again, Brock Lesnar going after the head of AJ. This is so not necessary. Come on, ref, take Lesnar away. And Seth Rollins as applauding? What the hell? What kind of man is Seth Rollins? Of course, a lot of people, and oh yes, a lot of people in this arena loving AJ Styles. AJ getting back into this. But I think a lot of people lost a lot of respect for Seth Rollins. And wait a minute, AJ could be going for the Styles Clash. But Lesnar reversed the Styles Clash. Oh, AJ punching Lesnar. AJ went for an insecurity, but Lesnar reversed it. Oh, AJ. Both of these men going back and forth. And AJ looking for, oh, the knee to the neck. The knee to the neck breaker. And what the hell? Seth Rollins trying to distract the Phenomenal One. Lesnar's hurt, and Lesnar, oh, and another suplex. He was too distracted. 1, and a 1 count. And now Lesnar showing off. AJ's hurt. Oh, but AJ with a kick to the face. And AJ, oh gosh, Lesnar. Oh, not perfect maneuver by AJ Styles, perfectly executed. But again, Seth Rollins distracting AJ. For God's sakes, these two men are arguing. But Lesnar's back up to his feet. Lesnar Irish whip AJ to the corner. For God's sake, Seth. I lost all respect for Seth Rollins. Lesnar taking AJ down. And Lesnar, nice takedown. Oh, a devastating takedown. Taking down the Phenomenal One. Lesnar wants AJ to get up. He could be going for the F5. He could be going for the F5, but AJ reversing it to a reverse DDT. How is AJ still in the match? AJ Styles could be going for the Phenomenal Forearm. Phenomenal Forearm to the Beast. Could that be it? 1, 2, and a 2 count. How the hell did Brock Lesnar kick out the Phenomenal Forearm? I guess Anything's possible in professional wrestling. What a matchup it has been. One of the craziest main events I've ever seen. Oh, another takedown by the Beast Incarnate. Of course, Brock Lesnar has a MMA background a little bit. Of course, he's a former UFC champion. Oh, and AJ punching the stomach of the Beast. I think that was a big mistake. And Pele kick onto the Beast Incarnate. Brock Lesnar gave AJ too much time to recover. And now Lesnar's going to pay. AJ going up. Kurt Angle's liking this. AJ, oh, an elbow to the face. AJ pins Lesnar, 1 and a 1 count. And now, oh God, AJ, what's he gonna do? 1916. Of course, AJ and Balor are best friends. He used the 1916. Oh God, Lesnar has AJ Styles. Oh, slams AJ right into the turnbuckle. Lesnar with another suplex. A lot of people here in St. Louis chanting Suplex City. AJ Styles with a tackle to Lesnar. AJ putting on one hell of a fight against the Beast. AJ with a reverse DDT. Another reverse DDT. Holy crap. What can AJ Styles do to take down the Beast Incarnate? Lesnar kicks out again. And AJ with an elbow to the Beast. Lesnar. Oh, just slams AJ to the ground. Lesnar's dominating. Lesnar pins AJ 1, 2, and a 2 count. Lesnar's pissed. You can see it in his eyes. Lesnar saying, come on. It's like a sick joke to him. Oh! AJ with an instant carry to the Beast. AJ Styles going for the neck breaker. The neck breaker! Oh man, AJ, get back into this. AJ snap suplex to the Beast. What a matchup this has been. And AJ, he could be going for the phenomenal forearm. One more time. Phenomenal forearm to the Beast. Come on, AJ. 1, 2. Oh! Lesnar kicks out again. Lesnar kicks out at 2 phenomenal forearms. What can AJ Styles do to take down the Beast Incarnate? Oh my God, I'm so speechless right now. I gotta get a drink of water. Give me a second, guys. I needed that little refresher. Jay, oh, DDT to the Beast Incarnate. And now AJ looking for a power slam, but Lesnar, oh, reverse DDT. And AJ's down to the outside. And what the hell is Seth doing? What the hell is Seth doing? Seth, not letting AJ Styles breathe. Seth Rollins just brought AJ back to the ring. Now, Lesnar with another suplex. Lesnar pins AJ. 2 and a 2 count. Kurt Angle watching Seth Rollins. Now Lesnar, knee to the face. Oh my God, Lesnar could be going for the 3 German suplexes. 1, 2. Oh my God, no. 3 German suplexes in a row. A lot of people here in St. Louis are chanting Suplex City. And oh my God, Lesnar could be going for his finishing maneuver for the first time. Lesnar going for the F5. If he hits it, it could be over. F5. No. 1, 2, 3. And Brock Lesnar defeats the Phenomenal One. You gotta give credit to AJ Styles. He put Brock Lesnar to his limit, but Brock Lesnar is just the next big thing. He is called the next big thing for a reason. 2 phenomenal forearms in a row. And that wasn't enough to take down the Beast. 2 phenomenal forearms. Oh my God. It took 1 F5. 1 to take down the phenomenal one. Well, here's your winner right there. Brock Lesnar. And Lesnar and Rollins. Kurt Angle checking on the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Well, at this Sunday at GCW Anarchy, it will be Lesnar and Rollins going 2-on-2 against AJ Styles and Kurt Angle. Oh my God. What a show it has been. But coming up next, it is our main event. Of course, we already have 3 women in that fatal 4-way match to determine who will be the first ever GCW Women's Championship this Sunday at GCW Anarchy. And those 3 women are Becky Lynch, Rosemary, and just earlier tonight, Asuka. Who is going to join Asuka? Who is going to join Asuka, Becky Lynch, and Rosemary this Sunday at GCW Anarchy to fight to become the first ever GCW Women's Championship? We're going to find out. And we got 4 debut ladies as Tessa Blanchard, Natalya, AJ Lee, and Sasha Banks go head to head to head to head. This is our main event, and it is next on GCW. It is now time for our main event. And we got 4 more women debuting. And first off, here comes the Diamond, Tessa Blanchard. Tessa Blanchard, of course, she is the daughter of Wrestling Hall of Famer Tully Blanchard. Of course, she wants to walk like her father. She wants to walk in his footsteps. She wants to keep the legacy going. And this woman is extremely impressive. Of course, she has been in the indies a lot. She recently competed in the Mae Young Classic. She's a former Impact Women's Champion. And tonight, she is looking forward to win this Fatal 4-Way, so that way she could fight for the GCW Women's Championship. A lot of people in this arena in St. Louis know who Tessa Blanchard is. Tessa Blanchard, one of the fan favorites to win this match. Tessa Blanchard calls her, though, the diamond of professional wrestling. And this is interesting because here comes Natalya. Of course, her uncle is actually the general manager of GCW, Bret the Hitman Hart, if you didn't know. Of course, she is the only woman in the history of professional wrestling to graduate from the Hart Dungeon. Of course, she is a part of the Hart family. Of course, her father is Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Her godfather was the British Bulldog. His uncle Owen Hart. Of course, she is recently married to Tyson Kidd. Natalya, of course, was signed by her uncle, Bret the Hitman Hart. She's looking to become the first ever GCW Women's Champion. But in order to do that, she has to win this Fatal 4-Way matchup. And here comes the craziest woman in this matchup. Here comes the pretty little psycho herself, AJ Lee. Of course, She is the wife of not other than CM Punk, one of the most influential superstars in the history of professional wrestling in general. AJ Lee was a former longest reigning Divas champion in WWE, but she came here to GCW to win a new title, and that title is the GCW Women's Championship. Of course, she hasn't been in the ring in 2 years. Of course, during that, she was supporting CM Punk during UFC. She got her new book, Crazy Is My Superpower. It's an amazing book. Go buy the book wherever books are sold. But here comes the final woman in this matchup as she calls herself the boss. It is boss time because here comes Sasha Banks. Of course, Sasha Banks competed in many promotions. She competed in LCW, CCW, and of course, she's most famous for being part of WWE. Of course, she was a former 4-time Raw Women's Champion. But she did not like how WWE was booking her, considering that she won the title, but on her first title defense, she keeps losing and losing, and she is tired of the bullshit. So that's why she left WWE, and she came to GCW to get the opportunity, to get the recognition that she deserved. And I don't know, it might happen here in GCW too, but she wants to have a fresh start. She wants to be the first ever GCW Women's Champion in history. Here we go. Who is going to Anarchy to fight for the GCW Women's Championship? Who is going to join Becky Lynch, Rosemary, and Asuka? We're about to find out as our main event is underway. Tessa Blanchard going after AJ Lee. Sasha Banks going after Natalya. And oh God, Sasha Banks with a slap to Natalya. Tessa Blanchard beating the hell out of AJ Lee. And Tesla, oh, suplex. AJ right into the floor. Back up to the ring. Natalya just going after the head of Sasha Banks as she suplexed her to the ground. Of course, Natalya and Tessa Blanchard are second or third generation superstars. Of course, Tessa Blanchard is a part of the Blanchards, and of course, Natalya's a part of the Hawks. A nice move, nice by Sasha Banks. Of course, Sasha Banks' favorite wrestler of all time is the late great Eddie Guerrero. Says, oh, Bulldog to AJ Lee. And Natalya in control, and Blanchard and Horror in control. Down Sasha Banks. And now Natalya going after Tessa Blanchard, but Blanchard reverses. Blanchard with a backbreaker to Natalya. Wow, nice maneuver by Tessa. Not Tesla, Tessa. But oh, by AJ Lee. And Natalya and AJ working together. DDT to Tessa Blanchard. And now it's AJ and Natalya. AJ Lee slams Natalya to the ground. And here comes Sasha Banks. And both Sasha and AJ having a little alliance. Going after Natalya. Oh, went for an elbow. Tessa Blanchard back into the mix. And oh, Tessa went for a suplex, but Sasha Banks. Oh, nice move, but AJ looking to seal the victory, but Sasha. Oh, but Natalya breaks the count. Oh, Sasha going after the leg of Natalya. And AJ back to going after Tessa Blanchard. Oh, nice maneuver by AJ. And AJ with the Anaconda Vice. AJ with the Anaconda Vice. Trying to make Tessa tap out, but no, AJ breaks out the hold. Back to the other side. Sasha Banks looking to take the victory with a roll-up. 2. No way! A roll-up onto Natalya! And just like that, she is going to GCW Anarchy. One of the shortest main events in the history of GCW. That only lasted about 5 minutes. Wow! What a big victory by Sasha Banks. She came to this matchup with a purpose, and she has achieved that purpose, and now she is one step away from becoming GCW Women's Champion. Look at that roll up. 2, 3. AJ and Tessa were too busy. Wow. So it has been confirmed. The battle lines have been drawn. At GCW Anarchy, the GCW Women's Championship will be decided in a fatal four-way match. And we already know the 4 women. And that's Becky Lynch, Rosemary, Asuka, and this woman right here, the boss, Sasha Banks. Thank you for watching the 3rd episode of GCW. Thank you for watching the Go Home Show. And of course, GCW Anarchy will be this Sunday. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Thank you for watching GCW. And good night, everyone, from St. Louis, Missouri.